Recorded Books presents The 56 by Douglas MacKinnon. Narrated by Mike Chamberlain. Part 1. Those who fail to learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Introduction. The overriding and desperate need for a book such as this, at least in my mind, was given birth, ironically and hopefully fittingly, on the 4th of July, 2020. It was on that day, while doing research in preparation for writing a column heralding the increasingly critical importance of the 4th of July, I came across example after example after example of many on the left not only denigrating our most sacred American holiday, but also some actually calling for its very banning. The ferocity of their comments and the deep and growing rage some of them seemed to exhibit froze me in place as I honestly wondered how so many, almost all standing atop platforms of wealth, privilege, political power, or all combined, had come to so hate the symbolic date of July 4th, 1776, or its celebration. A date that did give birth to a republic that did make possible their tremendous wealth, privilege, political power, and rage. My very next thought literally sent a chill down my spine. What if they are not only successful in banning the 4th of July, but also, ultimately, in erasing the sacrifices, accomplishments, and very names of those who signed the Declaration of Independence on that fateful day? To those who believe such totalitarian censorship will never come to be in the United States of America, I would urgently ask them to review how quickly and brutally many on the left not only were able to create the woke cancel culture, but also use it to silence those they opposed, and, in many cases, literally destroy their livelihoods and, consequently, their very lives in the process. Will the day, which represents the act of those 56 men coming together as one to declare our independence from tyranny and our right to exist as a sovereign nation and a free people, soon be altered, smeared, or outright canceled? Flash ahead approximately 246 years from that historic and sacred time period, and the answer seems quite obvious. More and more of those in positions of great power and influence from the left, who have come to dominate the media, academia, entertainment, science, and medicine, often via discrimination against Republicans, conservatives, or people of traditional faith, will most certainly try. The fact that the left now does control those major megaphones of our very nation certainly does tip the scales of monolithic groupthink injustice strongly in their favor. Who is really left to stop them? As that menacing cloud of total censorship moves closer and closer to a history many of us revere, one fact is already a reality. The meaning of the 4th of July and the celebration of the 4th of July have already been deliberately watered down by many on the left over the last number of years. It is clearly their hope that, as they do continue to water it down, and it becomes lighter and lighter on the already revisionist pages of our faux American history books, it will simply fade into nothingness to the current and future generations of Americans. Disappear forever. To deny they are succeeding with this plan is to deny the very truth playing out before our eyes. How can we stop it? Unfortunately, looking toward the leaders from the right for support, comfort, and protection over the last couple of decades has proven to be a mixed bag at best and crushingly disheartening at worst. Because the left has come to so completely dominate the media, academia, entertainment, and, as we have witnessed these last few years, science and medicine as well, many in positions of power from the right have simply chosen to surrender to the massive and unchecked power of the left. Not so shockingly, some from the right have quite sadly and eagerly swept in the monetary crumbs they are fed by those who are slowly but surely subjugating what was once the United States of America. In reality, the only way out of this assault upon the freedoms and liberties handed down to us by the Founding Fathers would be for those from the right with the means, money,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?